Hello YouTube. In this video we are going to go over replacing a DC jack on an Asus UX5. It's a nice machine with a nice graphic chip. So this is the new DC jack we are going to replace, and I'm trying to zoom here. I'm not sure if you can see the damaged DC jack. It's physically damaged, and the connector, they are not attached to the board. So let's put it under the microscope. So you see the damage there. That's the plastic piece in the edge. And also the connector, they are not attached. So it is a physical damage. We can't do anything but replacing the charging port. This is the new one. See the difference? So the first thing I will do is just remove any plastic cover tapes around the DC jack area, because we'll use a hot air and solder, and we don't want to cause any damage. Make sure you inspect both sides of the board to remove any covers around the DC jack. Alright, so we'll start removing by adding some flux to the pins. This will help us on melting the old solder. The most important thing in this process is not to damage the traces on the ports. If you do, then you'll be creating jumpers and making your life harder. There are a lot of methods. People use different ways, but I'll show you my way. I think it's much safer by making sure that the solder will come off easily. Sometimes the old solder is hard to come off, but if you apply some flux and melting solder on the old one, that will make it easier to melt. Alright, so let's use the hot air to remove the old DC jack. This is way faster than doing it individual pins. Make sure you don't force it. It will I'm using the tweezer here just to feel the DC jack. See, just melting, and as soon as get loose, you just can push it easy. Now just we'll clean the ports. From the old solder. That'll make it easy to install the new jack. Yeah, after cleaning the board, the port is way easier to put the new DC jack. Reverse the process, apply solder. And that's it. So let's test this. Let's put the fans back. I will need the palmers because the on and off switch is part of the keyboard. Without the keyboard, the laptop will not turn on. So let's put back. I just need to connect the keyboard cable to the motherboard. Make sure you hold the fans always. They are in a very thin, delicate connection on the board. This process applies to a lot of other laptops, not only the Asus. It's the same concept. I'll connect the LED light, the power LED and the battery LED light. That's the first thing. It should light, and it's a good sign. As you can see, that's the red charging light. That's a good sign. So let's turn it on now that we connected the keyboard. Yep. So the fan, spin. And we'll remove the AC adapter and the fan will turn off. Alright, so I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions, you can post it in the comment section. Like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.